Welcome to another Baldur's Gate 3 video where I'm doing my Warlock playthrough. We left off where I had just finished doing the intro part where we were on the ship, and now it's time to land and jump into actually figuring out what this character is going to be and figuring out what decisions it's going to be making. And yeah, I'm excited, so let's hop into it. Alright, so with this video, I kind of wanted to try something else. So I'm not going to have the live commentary that I was making while I was playing the game. I'm going to do a recorded commentary where I'm talking through it, talking about it afterwards while I'm watching it while I'm editing.
The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is
Let's see how it goes.
You need a cure.
And I've been playing like a decent amount since recording this. And that was so bad. Just watching the last video and how poorly I was making decisions. I have no idea I was able to kill that commander guy and get his sword. I think I just got crazy lucky with how often the Mind Flayer was smacking him. And how frequently we were hitting high damage numbers when we were actually hitting them. And then we were also probably lucky with how frequently the commander guy was missing our Mind Flayer that was attacking him for us. Yeah, I really didn't understand back here how to play the game. I'm still coming off of playing some Diablo 4. That's a great game. And so you can see that I'm clicking a lot when I'm trying to move places and not just clicking the one time to go over to it. At this point, I'm kind of thinking that I don't want... He is the type of character that wants to get the artifact, but I wanted to play it that he would reach for her because he doesn't want her to think that he wants to get the artifact. He wants her to think that he's respectful of her property, in which he's not. He's just waiting for the perfect opportunity to take it, and that wasn't it. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. But I also kind of want to turn this playthrough into just having fun and playing the game through. Maybe on future playthroughs, I could be going deeper into role-playing in that sense. Kind of just want to figure out the game right now.
We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Yeah, I was asking her about where the other Gith is, Lysel, because I want her blade. She got the blade off that commander, and I want to get that thing back and put that in my party, because that thing does some hefty damage.
For freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Okay, I think now's a good time to start thinking about it while I'm in this playthrough figuring out how to loot general areas. I want to talk about what I want to do with this channel and with this series. I want to start talking about realer things, not just basic reactions to what's happening on the screen. I want to be talking about things that just cross my mind and I give a little bit of thought to. I have a lot of people in my life that say I think way too much about the stupidest things. And to be honest, I think there are some people out there that do the same thing. I don't think this is an extremely rare trait that some of the other people in my life seem to think it is. So, I want to start talking about things. First thing is, what the heck do people think about these commentaries? About commentaries that are actually kind of breaking the third wall, or the fourth wall. Fourth wall? Third wall? Fourth wall. I want to know what people think about it, because the person who knows that there's going to be somebody listening when they're making a recording is talking to somebody from the past, right? I have to know that somebody in the future is going to be listening to this video and is possibly going to respond by leaving a comment. That would be how to do it. Leaving a comment down below so I can respond to that either in another video or with a response to the comment, depending on how much info is needed. Which, one of the things that I was thinking about would be a good means of communication between the two parties in said scenario would be a question and answer. And the first question is obviously, what's the best question? What's your favorite question? That's my favorite question to ask people. That's my favorite question. What is your favorite question? What question can you ask somebody, and based on their answer, you figure out a little bit more about them than you would with just asking, who are you and what do you do for a living? What's the question that tells you more? That one's mine, because it tells you what somebody wants to know about the people that they are considering bringing into their life. Man, dude, that thing's on fire. Don't step in that. Don't step in that. Watch out. Okay. That was a close one. For Past Me. Past Me needs to figure out what is on fire. Oh, see, he's living dangerously. You gotta think eventually I figure this combat out. I can just see all the mistakes. It's hard to watch. God. But at least now I know that they're mistakes, right? So I won't be making them in future gameplay. Too bad I already have hours of this playthrough recorded. Gosh. Should have done a test playthrough, but I guess it's not as entertaining. It's fun to watch somebody on a screen messing up a bunch, because then you get to go on and play with your two hands and see how you're so much better than them. I really don't want to be using my sword here, and I don't know why. I don't understand why I'm against using the sword or passing turns. I wanna make so much happen in my turn, but you just need to do the action and then move on, you know. Just like real D&D, you need to do the thing and then not try to fit in a whole set of actions into your one turn. Just do like a thing, and then it's 6 seconds. You can't do a whole combat in 6 seconds. It's not how it's supposed to go. But that is why it's a game and not actual combat. right? So there are these nuances. Use it. Use it. No. God. You're a warlock. It just takes you a short rest to get your spell slot back, dude. Come on, man.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Oh, man. Yeah, if you are watching this, please do leave suggestions on things that you didn't like about my video, things you think I should be editing out, stuff like that. Subjects I should talk about. I don't know, just, you know, I'm all ears. I want to be making content. I've been making content for a while, for forever. I learned how to edit videos something like 12 years ago, which sucks to hear myself say because that means I am getting old. 12 years ago I learned how to make videos. That's crazy. That's crazy. And editing videos, thumbnails, making logos, that's what I do professionally. I'm a graphic designer. But I also thoroughly enjoy playing video games. I've played a lot of video games in my time. I don't know, there's something about the current field of video game content that doesn't strike me in a good tone. You know, something I don't like about it. It feels disconnected. It's few and far between the content creators that are making content that I'm interested in. You know? And it's not like content that I'm interested in. I mean content that really, truly engages me. I'm interested in plenty of content online. I watch way too much YouTube. Way too much YouTube. But not a whole lot of it actually engages me. Not a whole lot of it engages me in the way that a really good conversation with a really good friend does. And I want to challenge the YouTube space to be able to let me be able to do that, you know? I want to be able to put myself out there in a meaningful way.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Asterion.
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you?
Yeah, I could probably kill it. But you got it, dude.
For a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Dude, Shadowheart does not have my back. I walked towards Shadowheart, and Asterion really got the jump on me still. And this is where I find guidance. Oh, baby. Guidance is so busted. It's such a busted spell. It's a cantrip, and then you can use it whenever the heck you want. Oh, man. That spell's crazy. Just give me a 1d4. Just hand me a 1d4 to any roll that I make.
About whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not an idiot. I saw. Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. a kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
This is my major debate for this campaign, is rogues are busted. Stealth, busted. Rogues, busted. They do so much damage. I don't know if I'm going to use them. I want to use them. I want to have Astarion. And I want to be kind of stealthy myself. But, oh man, it's just so busted. He does so much damage. Being able to get through complete combat encounters without any interaction from the enemies isn't great. It's not great. Get that hex. You know you want the hex. Go get the hex. Hex is so good. Arms of Hadar are pretty good too. Witch Bolt is also another one I'm considering. Yeah, see? You gotta do hex. I've never used hex in actual D&D. I don't know if it works like the one here does, where if you kill the guy before losing concentration, you can reapply hex, and you get to hold on to a free cast of hex until long rest. That's crazy. That's too much. Strongly considering taking beast speech here. Speaking with animals, there seems to be, I've only interacted with the one animal so far, but that's a lot of animals in a very short period of time. Maybe it's an anomaly, but I was like, speaking with animals might come extremely in handy. So might this. So might mage armor. But that's if I do take clothing rather than actual armor. Who knows? Definitely agonizing blast. Definitely. Extra damage on top. Add my charisma modifier, yes please. Devil Sight is interesting because I don't have any dark vision. Devil Sight's pretty good. But I'm also thinking that I want to be stealthy with Astarion. And so one with the shadows is a pretty good choice. I don't know how many encounters I'll actually be able to use it in. Like, well. Right, because you have to stand still while being... while you are invisible. You have to be still. So I don't know. It's kind of nice to be able to move around and position yourself well in combat situations. But I'll find a way. I think I'll find a way. Something I'm finding myself doing right now, I'm just going to point it out, talk about it, is I already know, like I said, this recording is from a little while ago and I've done a lot of playing since. So I know what happens a few hours after this. I know how well I use it in the first little bit of time until now, right? So I know I'm going to take one with shadows. But it's kind of weird to be thinking about how much I want to be telling you, right? I want to tell you that I'm taking one with shadows so that you can kind of distract yourself from my decision-making process right now. Potentially in future videos, I could edit this portion out and also edit out me talking candidly like this so that you don't even know that this conversation happens. But I kind of like this straightforward approach to recordings and decision making and stuff like that. There's something real about it. There's something that I wish I found in the creators that I watch, but haven't yet. In theory, one with shadows is a very good choice. But that is also if I want to be playing a very stealthy playthrough, which I'm kind of opposed to. Rather opposed to. I don't know, there's something off about it. It's too easy. I want a little bit of a challenge when I'm playing this game. I should have gone on the hardest difficulty. Now looking back, I know I'm a gamer. I know I could have done it. I could do it. I could do it. I could do the hardest difficulty. Who cares? Yeah, see, I'm very much considering beast speech, and I do kind of regret not taking beast speech and moving forward. There are a couple interactions that I would have wished I could have talked to the animal for that I come across in the near future. But that's what future playthroughs are for, though, right? Making the decisions you didn't make the first time. Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. One with shadows. Yeah, that sounds right.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Alright, Shadow Hurt, your turn. Not a lot of choices to be making. Invoke Duplicity is a spell I need to be using. Sneak Peek, I don't use it, but I really need to. It is busted. Though it's busted for a very confrontational in your face comp in which it doesn't look like I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have Shadowheart, Asterion, and a Warlock, a stealthy Warlock. I don't know. Get rid of Cure Wounds. We don't need that. We need a healing word. We just need something to get us up when we get down. Cure Wounds is not good enough of a healing spell to warrant taking it. I don't need to be in melee range with you to give you a little bit of healing. Enough healing for maybe a hit. Maybe a single hit. Not worth it. Not worth my action. Not worth the cleric's action. No. Gonna take Bless, though. Gonna take Bless. Alright, Asterion, where are we going? Where are we going? Easy. No choices. Rogue level 2, you just get cunning actions. Sick.
Alright, what now?
Now, here's another interesting thing that happened. I completely edited out a portion of content. Something happened. We could say that my recording was faulty, which it was. I had crazy bad frames. I was getting like, 10 to 15 frames a second for this content. So going back and removing the content was not the worst. But what actually happened that made me actually re-record the content was I died. My character died coming up here because I made a couple interesting decisions. Yeah, a nat 20, and hopefully I can release maybe like a short or something that has what actually happened. I rolled a nat 20 in this interaction with a dying mind flayer that I'm about to walk up on here. I rolled a natural 20. And one thing led to another, and it ate my brains. Now, I don't know what kind of DM plays like this. I don't know a DM. I don't know many DMs, to be fair. But the DMs I play with, they don't punish you for getting high roll. High rolls usually mean good things happen. Unless you're explicitly saying in words that you know what you're doing is bad. And if you get a high roll, like something bad is going to happen. A natural 20 into a natural 5, I think it was. Or a natural 2. I don't know. I have to look back at what the rolls were, but it was pretty upsetting. Yeah, I have my reaction recorded. I think it'll make a good short. I'll try to throw that together. I don't know. I need to be making more videos. I like this so much. I'm enjoying making these videos, playing the game, talking to an invisible ear, right? There's something comforting about all this. Yeah, I think you have... Oh, man. Such a noob, dude. I'm such a noob. You just gotta move it. Just click and drag it, dude. Just click and drag it. But no. I'm so close to doing it, too. You can see I'm hovering it. Like, I wish I could just click it, drag it over here. But no. I'll figure it out. Shoot it. Ah. Thought that would have worked. Do it again. Why not? Maybe I'll get actual damage this time. Oh.
If not over, then through.
I think there is a way to see what kind of damage thresholds things will that you have to pass in order to deal damage to certain items and objects. So, curious to see if that does have a threshold that you can pass in order to break it open and reveal whatever is underneath it. This is the guy.
A mind flayer.
This is the guy. So yeah, I don't mess with him. Done. Just out of sight, out of mind. Don't even want to deal with him again. Yeah, fitting result, I'd say. Whoa. Just figuring out the camera. I don't use WASD. but I think I'll start using it a lot more. It's a lot more of a comfortable state for me now. Man, this map is crazy. This game, I did not have it on my radar until the whole community blew up about it. It was nowhere. A couple years ago, it was on my radar when they started to release the early access. But I was at a point where these kind of games weren't intriguing to me. I had yet to start a D&D campaign with my friends, and I thought if I was gonna play D&D, that I'd play it with my friends. I wouldn't get a game to simulate playing D&D. What the heck? Especially not an early access game. But gosh, then I started watching gameplay when they actually released it recently. And this game is so good.
But be careful.
Shovel, yup, I'll take that. And then, okay, can't use it on the dirt mound, why not? Oh, can use it, okay, never mind. This game is humongous. There's so many different things, and you actually like scratch the itch of playing D&D. God, what more could you want from this game? This game is crazy. Oh, there she is. There's Lizelle. Now, here's the thing that I don't grasp, and I also don't grasp it in my real life campaign of D&D, is do I interact with these people? I think no, right? I'm thinking no on this character. I'm like, no, just mess them up. You know, I need to get her. They have her trapped. Kill her. Kill them. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm not like that in real life, I promise you. But when I'm playing a game, when I'm playing a video game, my reaction is just kill them. Just get rid of them. They're character. They're NPCs. They're nothing, right? But that's what D&D is trying to do. It's trying to humanize everyone. One of the most humanizing things is that sometimes humans suck. I'm gonna say it. Sometimes humans are ruthless and you can't trust others. And I get I'm part of the problem, but this is a video game.
Watch out.
I attack them and Shadowheart disapproves? I guess she doesn't want me to. You better use Hellish Rebuke. Thank you. Jeez, I got smacked. Jeez. I don't know. I should have talked it out, but I want to play the game. I want to have combat situation. Right? I want to have some fun. Guiding Bolt? Crazy spell? Did 19 damage for a spell slot? Yes, please. Do it. Hex him. Get him. Get him. But then I didn't pick which hex. Oh, don't you hate it? Oh man, such a noob. Such a noob. But yeah, I just want to fight things sometimes, and I feel like I'm missing out. You know, either way that I choose to interact with this encounter, I'm missing out on something. And for this playthrough, I think I'm going to be choosing the non-diplomatic way. Most times I'm going to try to choose combat, choose fighting a lot. I don't care what it does to me, but I'm going to play this game like it's a video game. You know, cruise through entire encampments of creatures, take on higher level combat encounters that are tricky and seemingly impossible. But just try my hardest at it. Maybe do some save and reloads in this one. Future playthroughs where I'm understanding what the mechanics are, where I'm understanding how to play, kind of what I want the campaign to look like, that's when I start to play it like if I die I lose, or I should start talking to these people and triggering certain combating interactions or certain interactions in general to happen.
For a dull moment.
So I don't know. I wish, man.
Can't afford to let up.
I got downed. You know how it is. Don't. Oh yeah, no, I didn't have a spell slot left. That was the right thing to do. Shove her. Shove her. Knock her down.
Survival is all that matters.
You don't get no action. He just got res, dude.
Shall we dance?
Can't sneak attack, but whatever. Just shoot him. Okay, good on me. Pick the higher percentage chance. But that was not fluid.
Then get me down.
That was rough.
Seen everything.
Something that's also confusing to me is I didn't know what a
Slow to respond. I expect better of Githyanki.
Githyanki.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
I didn't know what Githyanki were, so when I picked this class, I just thought they were cool looking. But then now Githyanki are like a super hyper aggressive. They're a hyper aggressive race, and I'm just not playing like that, man. I'm gonna play passive. I'm gonna play non-confrontational and do whatever the heck I want behind your back.
Enough talking.
That's how I want this character to go, because I don't know, I don't want people to be preventing me up front from making certain decisions, right? To F them over or whatever it may be. I want them to leave their guards wide open so I can just do whatever I want. Right? This is about exploring opportunities.
The tadpole has
And
just
that allows
crumbled
for it.
all your senses. Auspicious.
Bro,
But the
I just
longer
got you
we wait,
because I
the
needed
more
this
it
sword.
consumes. You will join me. We must find a creche.
Me join
Our
you?
people
I already got a
possess the
crew
cure for this
going.
infection.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. This means a creche is near.
Crush is promising.
An ally from Creche Kalir. Few know such fortune. You will call me Lae'zel. Come. we find
Lae'zel. I've been
Zoru,
saying
and
Lae'zel.
we ask where he has seen our king.
I think I'm gonna still say Lae'zel. But Lae'zel. Lae'zel. Lae'zel.
Time to get going.
Nice.
Assume nothing.
Not much to decide here. Yeah, I hope you guys like this format. I enjoyed this type of commentary a lot more than trying to talk while I'm playing. That's stressful. I need to be thinking about what's going on in front of me. I don't want to be thinking about what to say. Watching it over, talking about the decisions that I've been making, and kind of meditating it is more real, and it's more in the spirit of what I want to be doing in this YouTube channel. So hopefully soon, in a few more videos, I can stop talking about what my plans are to do with this YouTube channel. But yeah, I want to be pushing out content extremely regularly. So I hope you've been enjoying this, and I hope you'll come back for another video, or 2, or 3, or however many I end up making in this commentary series, this playthrough. Yeah. And don't forget to leave that comment down below, especially if you've made it this far. Don't forget to leave the comment of your favorite question. I am super intrigued to hear more questions that are intriguing. If you don't have one, make one up. Think about it. Ponder it for a little while. Take your time. Come back. Comment your favorite question on a future video. Whatever you want to do. I think it's a super interesting question and a very good way to start a deeper conversation. Hopefully that's what this trail leads to. So thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out. And I hope you come along to the next video. Yeah. Till then though, have a good one.